Not so long ago, or about a month and a half ago, I played Bioshock for the first time. My name is Arfad and video games is my passion. I'm here to tell you about my experience playing Bioshock for the first time, and by the end of this video you might feel nostalgia, or maybe remember your own first time with Bioshock, if you've played the game, of course. Let's hear out from Arfad from the past. First of all, I want to say that Bioshock is a very weird and creepy game. I always start by discussing the plot and I'm not sure what to say, because even though I tried to pay close attention to everything, I still didn't understand some stuff. Let's try to dissect it. The big villain, Andrew Ryan, was not pleased with how the world works in the year of 1950 something, and created his own society underwater, which is an unbelievable technology for 1950s, but I guess we're not going for historical accuracy. I'm pretty sure it was explained at some point, but I either missed or forgot it. I don't get how he got himself a society going. Like, building a city is one thing.
Once the city is done and its carefully selected citizens are brought in, you'll be able to see the true beauty that opportunity represents.
Getting people to live in it is another.
But sir, do you really expect families to bring their children to this city?
And the whole city is flooded with some crazy weirdos who remind me of psychos from Borderlands. The whole atmosphere of the city to me felt similar to Gotham. You can see the remnants of advanced society, but the city is flooded with crime and psychos. Next thing you get to know is there is this guy Atlas and he wants to help us for some reason. He also seems to be the face of revolution in the city, evident from the posters scattered around. Then we get our first superpower, which is interesting how we, an ordinary human fallen from the sky, can easily obtain and wield, and we see little sister and the big daddy for the first time. Not sure what's up with them, but Ryan says they're staples of Rapture. Is that the name of the city, right? Now we are officially on our mission, kill the big bad and escape the city. I don't want to dive too deep into the plot points, but generally my opinion on it goes like this. Characters are not memorable at all. I was mixing people up even while playing, and at this point I don't even remember any names. I had to Google some of them to refresh my memory. There's all sorts of audio journals scattered around, but I didn't feel like they were shedding light on the lore. I didn't understand why sisters are so important. What's the point of daddies and who's the lady that asks me to save sisters? I get that daddies are protecting sisters, but why? Who are they? How sisters are getting possessed or something like that? What sisters are doing? It's all very confusing. I remember when I had to collect parts of the daddy suit, some of it was explained, but I guess it wasn't enough for me. I very much liked the plot twists. They were unexpected and harmoniously integrated, so they make the impression of, oh, that makes sense now, instead of, wait, what? How? But still, through the whole game I had the feeling of, when will it finally end? Especially the whole section after reaching Ryan's office. That was a punch in the gut, to be honest. Oh my god, how big is this area? I don't feel so good. I've heard opinions that the plot of the first Bioshock is supposed to be that weird and cryptic, so I'd appreciate if someone could explain some of the stuff in the comments, but without spoiling other Bioshock games. I'm planning to play them too. I feel like the gameplay took away a lot of the fun and attention from the plot for me personally, because I was constantly focused on how not to die instead of trying to digest the lore. Just the fact that I was playing on the hard difficulty doesn't help that, but I felt like it was well balanced. The only moments it was tough were the big daddy fights. They always gave me beatings. How nice, how nice. I want to fucking... What was that? It's not an enjoyable game. But beside that, I can't recall any more tough to the point of resetting 10 times moments. The one annoying mechanic though is the hacking puzzles. They're all the same and only different sizes. The smallest ones being the hardest cause the floor goes faster and you can even get an impossible one where there is no solution. Pretty simple but extremely overdone. There's plenty of diversity in playstyle as well. You have like 8 different weapons if I recall correctly, and each one of them has 3 types of ammo and also a fuck ton of abilities. I can't even remember how many, maybe 12. I felt like there's too many of them, so I used maybe 2 or 3 that felt absolutely necessary to me. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of this type of game. The gameplay is just not something I enjoy. In Bioshock you're alone against everyone in a complete hostile world with barely any places where you can feel safe. I guess you can say it's a game packed with action, but it's not the type of action I like. For that, watch my Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon review, link is in the top right corner and in the description. But even if it's not my type of game and I felt bored with it, I at least have to try and be objective. So as a game in its genre, it gets 7 out of 10 from me. I can only hope it gets better with the next ones. Yeah man, Bioshock is an intimidating game. I'm not even sure how to keep playing this series. Like, I started just because of the Bioshock Infinite and people promised me something good, and now I'm completely lost and I don't know what to do, and please help me. But don't worry Bioshock fans, I'll play the whole series nonetheless, and you can come over to my Twitch channel and maybe share your wisdom, experience the game for the first time with me. I'll appreciate it. Now if you watched this far, I actually want to ask you if I should keep making this type of videos where I talk about games that I played on my Twitch channel, because I realized that it's not a good format to start out a channel. You can vote with likes, you can vote with supportive comments. Let's try to hit maybe 10 likes, then I would know that you're liking this type of videos. Or you can even dislike, that's also a valid point. If you just watch the video, dislike automatically without even watching till the end because you don't like the series, that's okay. I will know, I will stop. That's a bit of a real talk right now because I'm still struggling with figuring out the theme for the channel. But with that out of the way, I actually want to recommend you this video. It's a series about memes of the Russian origin that might also die out without your supportive feedback. Check it out and decide if it's worth your attention. But that's all from me for now. Have a good day.